Do you want war horns or spell power or anything, or just daily drain?
Uh, Probably spell power would be fine. Well, at a yeah, let's do spell power. That's fine. Warhorn, we won't have 100% up now with Warhorn, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
What about minor vulnerability?
Why don't we? I might disagree with you, Sick. I think we should get the variables to a minimum for trying to just test.
So no, yeah, let's just test ourselves then. LED drain and then nothing else.
Unless anything is going to impact the results of this, but I don't think that they will.
You should invite Ned and Asian to the group though, so you can get the overall group deep on
Oh yeah, that'd be a good idea.
On combat.
What exactly is it we're looking for? Are we testing off balance uptime to begin with, or we're just testing a giant list of stuff?
I think just a bunch of stuff just to try to improve DPS here.
Yeah, I think we're gonna try to find out what the fewest number of lightning bolts we can run. Is that?
Yeah, I mean, I think
part of it.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be 2. It's gonna have. I think 2 would be sufficient, but I think in reality, 2 is too little. With like deaths, we're gonna have deaths. We're gonna have. Not everyone's gonna be able to running around rezzing. It's gonna get consumed by heavy attacks, etc. So.
Yeah. It's like your lead, by the way.
I thought I gave you guys. Since the group is already full.
Oh, it's because we did a random.
Oh.
Oh.
Because I invited you guys. I'm like, what? What do you want me to do? I dropped it.
Form up again. I hope you guys are ready for my ass new rotation. I practiced it for about half an hour today. Get ready.
I'm actually kind of excited to see it. I've never seen someone run clench on a light attack rotation.
Why does it still say you're in a group, Billy?
Oh, I'm in. Are you inviting everyone?
Yeah.
Okay,
I invited everybody.
Invite me and Billy. Fuck.
I had the numbers.
Is that Billy? Alright, so
everyone
have their alts and everything?
Right?
Yeah.
No flames yet.
And how many lightnings do we have right now?
Everybody, right?
Yeah.
I don't have one. I can throw one on.
Is that what you would do? Whatever you've normally been doing.
Okay.
Because I basically want to find out. I want to take like the highest potential. It's kind of like what we've done with Stam. But Stam's feel like a little bit less complicated.
Sure.
Stam, it's like get those buff sets on and have 3 Stam PKs.
And win, basically.
And
Hey,
a Stamplar or a Knife Blade. That's your best combo.
Technically Stamplar.
Tech.
But okay. As long as Brendan still sword keels, I'll accept. There it is, a Nightblade instead of a Sandfire.
Are we ready?
Ready.
Yep.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
lashes procs so much. So tense. Gerber sperms.
Alright. God, Templars suck.
They do.
What's
That's
a
a
res skills be on?
freaking 5k difference. Holy shit.
Alright, so let's save this one. So I got 94% uptime on off balance. That everyone else is getting.
I got
Just
95.
Calculating.
Got 95.
94. Yeah.
494. Let's see what else is there. My burning was 64.
65.
64 for burning.
I only did 22% of the burning uptime though. With a double fire.
Okay, yeah, I did 19. It's weird.
But
10 here. Well, I guess if we're all are we all using force shock? Because that one is going to apply it really reliably, right?
I'm not.
Can
I'm using
Oh, yeah,
crushing.
that's right.
I'm using force balls. Can
You're using do you mean crushing shock, Sycamore? Or do you mean force balls?
I mean force. Yeah.
Oh my God! You better fucking respect that shit.
Why?
If we all have to. No, we decided together. We said we're all running crushing shock. You don't get to fucking.
When
not.
did we decide this?
That was one of the raid nights.
I must have not been there.
We're all running crushing shock. Yeah, actually, maybe you weren't there.
Can wait a second. Burning. How much? Okay, I did 12. Okay, I did my normal DPS. I think about 1200. All right. So our group damage was 136. Basically, I am gonna switch to. Well, actually, how much fire damage do we have right now? We just have force balls.
You want to
I've
just see
got
adding burning?
I've got reflective light.
I have
got
Vampire's
Shin
Bane,
Star.
Lighting Attack.
We've got a couple. You guys don't have any abilities, right?
I'm running
what else?
Fiery Rage and Falcon Scoria and Blockade and my light attacks with a
Fire.
fire glyph on the bar
Okay.
like most. Wait, how was your did you try the Berserk enchant?
Oh yes, I did on that one.
I should look at my uptime
I
on
had a
that.
50% uptime on it.
Okay.
Oh Ned, thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
thanks,
no
man.
problem, man. If you decide you need me, I'll still be up for a while. I'm just gonna go sit on the couch. So
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah, sounds
Thanks,
good. Thanks, dude.
I could even provide another DPS with a lightning staff if you really want, but I'm gonna be much lower than you guys. So yeah, have a good night, guys.
Good night.
See you around.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, mine was 50% uptime. My fiery glyph, which is on my front bar with an infused at 1.6k.
That's good.
Alright, do we want to do a test with just engulfings then? Adding engulfing?
Sure.
Same setups.
Sure.
Because
The
that would,
overall DPS of the first one, because mine said 22 million, and that's not right.
I got 136.
Okay.
hold on. I need to get ultimate back up.
If I'm reading this right, I think it says my contribution to off balance was 31 out of 94%. Do you think that's just because everyone was? Because if we're gonna start taking lightnings away, do you think that number will go up? And it was just only that low because everyone else was proccing it too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think you I think I'm reading the. I understand combat metrics right. The left one is how much you contributed to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And overall is kind of the right number.
But it's almost like if the right number, if let's say you guys took your lightning stabs off, it would open up more opportunity for my shock wall to proc it. So right now it says I only procced it 31% of the time, but that number would. It's not like if you guys all stopped running it, it would still just be a 31. Like it would probably
Right.
proc
Your
right.
your contribution is going to go up, and I think off balance is going to be about the same, as long as we have at least 2. With yeah. All right, you guys ready?
I'll say.
Or Elza, you doing that?
Yep.
You good?
30
Okay.
seconds here. I had Brennan saved, but I don't have yours.
Wait, that test was without engulfing?
Without.
Oh wow.
Okay, there you guys go.
All right. you
Yeah,
guys
that
ready?
one's no engulfing.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good, my D4. So good. And that was just the same except with engulfing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did more damage. Yeah, Nightblade.
Yeah, mine's about the same. Just a teeny bit because I don't really have any flame damage going on.
I did about
Let's see.
1600 more damage.
Light attacks did 400 more DPS.
Did about 9k more DPS.
I guess I probably could have done that in Discord. You'd actually be able to click on it.
Nah.
Yeah.
Do you think for DP should I switch to a fire staff
There you go.
on the front bar and keep lightning on the back for the off balance, but the benefit?
Where do you
more on the
have
off balance?
more your single target abilities?
I weave on the front with force pulse. That's where the single target is.
Are you using frags as well on the front, or are you using clench?
Clench.
Okay. I don't know how Inferno Staff affects clench, but
Well, if I switched to a fire, I'd probably not run clench because no, maybe I have a master inferno staff. I could go for that. But I'm using a master lightning staff right now, which is part
okay.
of what makes that viable. But if I were to put on like an asylum inferno or something like that,
Let's see. I'm gonna go double.
but
double
I'd be
fire.
missing. Actually, hang on. How much does engulfing boost flame by?
10.
10.
10%, because I'd be losing the 5% shock that Sork gives, but gaining 10%.
Plus the 8% on Force Pulse and probably
True.
Clench too.
True.
Yes.
Although liquid lightning and storms are still at the top of my DPS counter.
Yeah,
It'll
that's
be
true.
on their back bar, right? Or does
Yeah,
it?
it carries over. When I
Okay,
switch to the
carries
front
over.
bar, it's buffing the dots.
Okay.
So maybe it's better I leave it with lightning on the front too.
Yeah, is your Execute on your front or your back?
Execute's on the back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna switch to a fire. How many people are switching to a double fire? Or at least a fire blockade?
I can, or I can stick with lightning.
Let's see you switching to fire, because I think you would be an obvious choice. Because I
Okay.
think fire will do really good for the Templars. Not as much as the Sorks. And Elzo, for engulfing, did you use it throughout the whole time? Or
Yeah,
I
the
know
entire
that
time, start to finish.
I mean in trials on Monday. I know you were
No,
having
no,
troubles
no.
with it, right?
Yeah, I didn't use it. I stopped probably halfway through. Once we start hitting the check for Lothus, because that's when it was like really killing me, is when Lothus enraged and I couldn't absorb his attack, is when I was just fucking dying. Because his light attacks did so much damage when he was enraged. And I was using, in previous times, I was just using absorb magic to pretty much negate half of it.
So it wasn't like a resource issue. It was like we were
No.
not good enough job with DPS. So
Yeah,
it could be possible that you use it if we get better at not dying and do more damage, basically.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's do now. How many fire staffs? Or we got
I think it's just 2 of us.
two? Okay.
Yeah.
We have two lightning blockades, 2 fire. And then we're running golfing.
What was the overall DPS of the first one?
First one was 136, this one was 145.
Okay.
Sorry, Asian. I'm slow.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm pretty sure you have editing stuff, Brennan, if you wanna... A little bit.
Well, he just needs to get ultimate up. And an overnight blitz,
Yeah.
it takes forever.
I don't have the luxury, Sorks do, of having cheap ultis. The only downfall of Night Delights.
Although if you put an ulti on a trash pack and you just swap to your Soul Harvest, you get your ulti back pretty damn quick.
Yeah, but single target, I don't. That single target, I'm just shit out of luck.
Yeah.
I switched to refreshing path instead of twisting for when I'm over there alone. And I'm liking it a lot. Like it's definitely a noticeable damage difference as it goes from.
Isn't it like almost like a 1k per tick difference or something like that?
Yeah, it's quite a bit, but the extra healing I get is really helpful.
Let me know when you're ready, Elzo.
I'm good whenever now. Yep.
Alright. 3, 2, 1.
I'm doing engulfing again, right?
Yeah.
I forgot how tired your finger gets during light attack rotations.
Spamming it, yeah.
Yeah. Spam clicking.
Feel more involved with light attack weaves though.
Yeah. Well, it's like because you have to light attack doing all your dots, right? So like I would do lots of light attack weaving, but I had it down like I didn't spam click. I had the muscle memory of when to click for those. This one I'm just like clicking the whole fight. Probably because I'm not practiced yet. But, oh, it hurts.
That's my best.
Got
Since we do the same damage.
got 79% off balance on my combat metrics.
How much did we get?
I got 79.
Yeah, I see we did 5
79.
more damage.
And And what was the
Oh.
change we did that time compared to last?
So we had 2 fire staffs instead of 4. So 2.
Okay. Well, if it worked out to the same, then that means that our off balance time. Hold on, what was the off balance percentage? Because if our off balance went down but our damage stayed the same, if we add 1 more lightning back in when there's another Sork here, that
Yeah,
should mean that we're gonna do more, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
contributed 0.
Okay,
So
let's-
you guys did 79%.
off balance.
So who was the one that had lightnings?
Mayo and Billy, right?
Nope.
No, Billy
Just
has
me.
fire.
Just
Oh.
Mayo.
Oh, okay. We
Okay,
only
so
have-
that's
Oh.
probably where
okay. So we need
DPS stayed
2.
the same.
So,
Yeah,
Then that was
okay.
3 fires then, right?
3
yeah.
fire staff.
3
1
fire.
lightning, 79% uptime.
So, Billy, did you do more? So you did more with fire, 2 fires. You did about the same,
I did it about the same.
but okay. But we had a kind of we screwed up with the off balance part, or we didn't screw up with it. But we had a lot less.
Yeah.
But ideally,
Uh,
like Billy,
it's
you don't
safe-
want to run a lightning, right? On a Nightblade, your fire will be better. We'll want
Right.
Ren or Riffle to run the other one, or
It's
Darwin.
safe to
whoever's
say that the
there.
first 2 are 100% uptime, right?
Pretty
It's
much.
like 94.
Off
Yeah.
balance? 94.
As close as we're gonna get it. I mean,
What was the first time? What was the first one?
Let me go back to it. Hang on, just a second.
Or the second one? Sorry.
Second one was a 92% uptime total.
So we
Okay.
lost
First time was
13%.
94. This one's 79. Yeah.
This one was 79.
So by taking out 2 lightning stays, we lost 13% uptime. Is that what it seems like?
Okay, well, I guess, it was accidental, but I guess it was good to test too, right?
well, I think that means that I don't know how I'm interpreting it. Then is we did the same damage but less off balance. So
Yeah.
I think 3. I don't know. I'm thinking 3 and 3. 3 lightning blockade, or 3 Sorks, and then
The Templars and Nightblade
the
using
Nightblade
fire.
with double fire. What do you guys think? I mean, that
Makes
was
sense to
personally
me.
that was my best parse.
For sure. No, I think makes good sense. If our
Yeah.
if our DPS, if our group DPS was the same, but what we essentially did was lowered the amount of buffs we have. We buffed ourselves less, but pulled the same DPS, which means that it should be the winner, right?
Yeah. Need to report this combat. My light attacks did a fuck ton. Totally. That you have a bad class when your light attacks are your fucking top. That's about-
Yeah.
Like, that is just garbage. That is so bad.
I'll post something for you to show you what the fuck I have to look at for Magic Nightblades.
Oh, I bet it's.
Oh, Magic and Nightblades will probably have pretty good light attacks too, though.
Yeah, they
Yeah, you have to.
But yeah, that's a part of your main thing, right? So.
Light attacks did the most damage, and always will. Like, not by like a little bit, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
almost 1.6 million damage just from light attacks. And Blockade of Fire
my
was
God.
a million, almost.
You did 8K. Oh my god. How many
Almost
points do you
9.
have into? What's your champ points? Like Master at Arms and whatever the one that increases light attack. Yeah.
This one it's very wonky, because it's set up just the way I would want it for what we're trying to attempt. So I have the 75 points in the thaumaturge, so I can take advantage of that off balance uptime since we're gonna have it.
Right.
I have 3 points in the staff expert, and then I have 35 in the master at arms, 37 elfborn. Honestly, I could probably put some more in there. No, that's fine. 37 into elemental expert and 43 in spell erosion, because I'm not running over.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not running
So-
longer either. Should switch to that.
Yeah, I'm running Brennan.
Do you guys run that in the trial too? I never got around to testing between them. Jared was talking about it for Stam, but I don't know about Magicka.
I don't know. I've only I haven't done enough Magicka in there to be able to tell the difference. I still thought Warrior was better, but that might not be true. I think not doing. I think sticking with the friends because we have so much spell and already, like just because of light armor passives. Like Stam loses a lot more. Or they don't have as much self buffed. Like, let's see, we're at with major breach and light armor passes. We're already at like almost 10k. Instead of like Stam, it would just be whatever the points you put into whatever it's called, piercing plus major fracture.
Do you guys use constellations?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine not.
Mine's, I'm not DPSing.
Mine always. I don't know how to override this, but mine always never tells me to put 75 into amateurs.
Just under the min column, you just put 75. Or is it max? I forget. It's one of the two, min or max. You just put 75.
Yeah, I think minimum. Then it at minimum puts 75 in.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Unless you only want a maximum of 75, then you might do. You might just put it min max.
Because I think, yeah, you have to do it in max too, because otherwise it'll push you up to the next jump point, which is 81.
Here we go. Once we put more into mastered arms.
Let's see.
Honestly, like I know Magic played 75 points into Thaumaturge because like if you look at that damage, like so little of that, like yes, Blockade of Fire is up there, Blockade, or not Blockade, Cripple is up there, but that's 8k damage. Like Assassin's Will alone, like there's so much direct damage coming from Magic and Nightblade that you actually shouldn't. You should only run like 30 something Thaumaturge, spread the rest out. And I think that might apply to some other classes.
You guys want to try that quick? You want to try switching your points?
Shit, I'd have to re-download. What is it called? Constellations.
Constellation.
Deleted all my add-ons.
Ah, damn.
Oh no.
Mayo, were you using Kags or were you using
Julianos.
How curious how much extra Julianos. I know Jared was like, let's run Julianos again.
Yeah.
Step.
And that it.
I'm curious how much the difference is.
Spell damage, not much.
Like
You're
just DPS wise.
You're losing a lot of crit though.
Yeah, I could do a test and see. That's right. It's the crit that's more.
I could test it too right now.
You lose 2 things of crit.
Actually, can we
That's
test
what-
that?
Yeah, if I switch to Kags and see what the number is, or you
Or-
want to put Julianos?
Or both. We can both test it. I'm gonna go grab my
Okay.
Julianos quick.
Sure. Yeah, sounds good.
I can run the fuck. Is his bank still upstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get my ulti back up.
Just curious, what are the top damage abilities on your guys' combat magic?
Mine will always be Liquid Lightning, and then after that's Light Attack, then Blockade of Storms.
Yeah,
There's light attack, Jesus Beam, Blockade, Shooting Star, Burning, and Fiery Weapon are about the same.
Yeah, mine is light attacks, J beam, and blockade, and then rage.
I guess Force Pulse technically should be up there. Should be like 4th.
Yeah, if you had a ball.
Third, 4th or 3rd, yeah.
Is this Brendan switching or is this 6 switching to kegs? Or
Both.
off of kegs? So you're switching to kegs.
Yeah, but I don't think this is a group DPS comparison. I think we're just
Individually.
looking at how it affects our own numbers. Yeah.
So we have a little bit more testing. Just 2 people, see how different.
Alright, I think I have an influence. Okay. Out of this.
Do you want me throw on engulfing for this as well?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
let's keep it consistent. I think that would
Let's
be
do
good.
the last test we did, yeah.
Okay, so lightning 3 fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty much our highest output. That one.
By 5 deeps.
But with a lower off balance. Upside.
Right. I wonder.
What'd you get away with?
Did you guys use the magic and absorb magic enchant on your front or whatever bar? You guys tested that yet on tests we've been doing?
No, I haven't tried that yet. My sustain has been fine enough on this fight. I mean, it might be different when I'm like popping shields and stuff like that, but I don't know. I already have to sacrifice
good.
some
Yeah.
magicka for health. I haven't done that yet. So I think the sustain will be okay. Maybe I'll craft one and just keep it in my bag and throw it on if I need to on a raid night. But for now, if I can get by
Right.
without it, it's better not to, right? So,
Right.
Did you get away with 2 lightning walls and then the rest fire? Or do you want to do 3-3?
I think we're gonna want more because Jared and
Loki, they're gonna
Loki
take
are-
up the
they're gonna take a
offense.
lot.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
I think Jared does 2 heavy attack.
Yeah, Jared barely does any. I know that.
I know he doesn't do a
Yeah,
lot.
but Loki's on a
but
stam
Loki
decay,
will
so
do-
that's
Yeah, Loki will do
4.
only heavy
yeah,
attacks.
yeah, that's
He'll do
4
3
on
to
a
4.
yeah, 3 or 4 on a front. Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Constellation is now telling me to put 20 points in Thaumaturge.
Shit.
I don't know, I'll, give it a try.
Mine. Let's see.
Wait, are we testing any other things out? 'Cause, like, I don't want to.
I don't. You guys have anything other thoughts?
I think it's just this Kags Giuliano's thing. Just
Yeah.
a personal DPS now.
if anyone needs to go, like we can do this on our own time, Sick and I individually. It's just we have all the same parameters here. That's convenient, but it's not a huge priority.
I was just asking because I didn't want to add in another variable with me switching at my CP.
I don't think you switching
Oh,
up
yeah, you could do that.
CB.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go for it, dude.
That's all we're doing is testing
This
our
will
own
be it.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've pretty much figured it out.
I mean, do you guys agree 3 lightning?
I think
blockade?
so. Like we
Yeah.
might
We
be
should
able to
try.
try with 2, but the fact that we have 3 sorcerers and 3 not sorcerers sort of seems like that's just a good fit.
Yeah.
When we
Yeah.
switch back, I don't. In the long run, do you guys plan on returning to 4 stam, 4 mage?
It's gonna depend on our trial. Like when we go for hard mode maw, we're going 4 and 4.
Yeah.
When we're going back into halls, we're gonna go 4 and 4.
Yeah, I
It's
feel
this
like
trial.
it's just this trial. It's really
So-
stam unfriendly.
When we go
Or
out of
listen
that,
now.
do you think would we go down to 2 lightning, 2 fire, or 3
No,
lightning, 1 fire?
we'll go back to 4
Yeah,
lightning.
you're gonna
'cause
want
we're
all
gonna
lightning
buff-
for that.
We're gonna buff stam again.
Hell yeah, okay.
Because that's what we've been doing for so long is just, okay, you guys use lightning
Yeah.
blockade because we heavy attack the shit out of the boss. But next patch,
Oh, the little
uh,
cooldown.
it might change off balance how it works. It will only consume it if the what did it say? If the target gets knocked
Gets
down.
knocked over.
So bosses don't get knocked down.
Right.
Unless they're gonna change that, which I don't think so.
Yeah.
That looks so stupid, knocking down like the warrior or something, knocking down the Manticora.
Nah, that one.
That dude is dope.
Knocking down the
Just knock him
fuck.
down in the middle of a heavy attack.
What's his name? The final boss of Halls.
Oh, the
Just
Assembly
knock
General.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the
just
assembly.
go
Just
through a
knock
wall.
that big motherfucker down.
That would be great. So if they make those change, I mean, things probably will change next patch, like the every patch, but
Yeah.
hard mode is going to take us still a while to get this down. It's
Id Ba or Id Asylum?
AS, yeah. Take us a little while. I
I don't
hope we
know.
can.
I feel like once I feel the one big step is just making sure we meet the DPS check. Once we do that, it's pretty much
I don't know.
same fight, and then it just kind of
Execute phase is going to
Yeah.
add a lot of.
it just kind of ramps up, or like it stays. Like we'll pretty much it kind of plateaus until execute phase, and then it just kind of jumps up again because of that, because of the fire.
And then there's RNGs, because it's a long fight. So, are we ready?
No.
I am.
Yep.
What do you guys?
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
I can already tell it.
Higher or lower?
Oh my god, it's higher.
How much?
Hit a 55k merciless.
Ooh, spicy.
Highest I hit earlier was the 8.
Oh wow.
Nice.
That's with 56, 7 in Master at Arms.
I might have to do that on my Nightblade then.
I have tried this CP setup with an off balance, with like a lightning setup, like a hybrid something or other. And it didn't work out well. It's only, I think it'll only work.
In that group scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just what you want, you know. At least I just want to figure those things out. I don't care about.
For mine.
I mean, W haven't been able to get so far, right? Like, if you got good enough numbers, you can't do mechanics. Good numbers mean nothing.
Yeah, and
You'd
it's
be
like
dead all the time.
fire is obviously worse when you do solo fires, so it's like
Yeah.
hard to figure that stuff out with other
Yeah.
group.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're always gonna pull higher when you have a off balance, right? So,
Right.
regardless if the fire staff technically is supposed to do more single target damage.
Right.
Which is cool that it leaves room for optimization.
Mm-hmm.
Layers of complexity in the game. I like it. I like that we're figuring out our own. It's not quite kill squad, but it was, it's
good right now.
to figure it out. You know, it's fun.
It's damage
Figured
wise.
out the match squad.
Hell yeah. New kill squad.
That changed my mind. This CP setup sucks.
Oh no.
I'm at 35.8 right now.
It bamboozled you.
I'm noticing a big difference without having that recovery from Juliana. Thanks. Done a lot more heavy attack.
DPS higher?
Yeah. I think I would just have to. I would actually probably. If I was using Juliana, so I'd probably put the. recovery buff,
lost.
Maybe.
I lost about 3,000 DPS switching from Julianos to Kags, so I
Yeah.
underestimated the difference there.
That's pretty
I-
big.
Probably better.
I gained about 1,000.
Well, we did 141, so.
That's Billy. Billy.
Yeah.
But
I'm
how much-
sticking with that. I lost
how
almost
much-
3k.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
And Male lost 3k. but I gained about 1,000.
Oh, Billy,
so.
that's some good deeps there. Just 0.
I think I would personally run. I would probably run a recovery glyph in a trial.
What was the off balance?
Let me see. 80% on off balance.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so about 1% higher than the last one. So yeah.
I don't really notice too much of it. Like 1,000 DPS, I had to do way more heavy attacks. Like that's not a big deal to me.
Yeah, Brendan's is a pretty
3K
big
from
jump,
you. That's a lot different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3K is what, like a 10% difference almost. It's pretty big.
Mhm. Especially if like if all 3 of the Sorks had that 3K drop.
So, I think what we could do is, all right, three fire sass, 3 lightning, me and Asian and kegs. Also, let's keep trying and golfing because it's. I think, like you said, if we can get better at killing them faster, then you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, because engulfing added 10K about.
Yeah. It's definitely
Right.
worth it, and I'm not. I was never doubting its worth. It's just when
You're dying.
when I'm
When you're
dying,
dying.
is when I would rather
Yeah.
not not die than
We
get
really-
10K DPS.
Yeah, this fight is like a tank dying is no bueno, especially the. I mean, it's okay because we have kegs and we can sometimes clutch, but if it were an execute phase and your cat died, where it's no bueno.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Thanks, guys, for like this is helpful. I think.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
good idea, Sick. I'm glad we got this sorted.
I think it's good to get things like this sorted, especially if we're not hitting checks. I mean, we got really close last night with, or the other night with that little change.
Right.
Yeah.
I think Jared had some other ideas. I don't remember who he was talking to, but they have some things we can try for next week. I mean, there's got to be a faster way because they're beating it really like MC is beating it really fast now. Like it's 12 minutes or something like that,
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
which is
Yeah.
ridiculous. We're like getting to the first round of ads in like 5 minutes. 5 minutes. But
Yeah, I mean, it also comes with practice, right?
right.
Absolutely. You
Yeah.
cut out all our if no one ever died.
Oh,
then-
definitely.
Oh. So we'll get there.
Yeah, it's all practice.
Right, our
I
DPS is
can't-
gonna go up
is
without
even though
that.
Yeah, I can't see 12 minutes.
No.
Yeah.
If-
But I could see, cutting it from like a 40-minute fight to like 25.
definitely.
Yeah.
oh shit, Jinx. Did Jinx sell his account?
Why?
I don't know. I'm wondering if I'm remembering that, if he did or not. Just Jinx logged on.
Jinx logged on. I don't have Jinx as a friend? Is Who's me? I don't know. I think he was planning on selling it, but I don't think he actually did.
There you go.
I mean, to be
what
fair,
was I
he
gonna
just had a
say?
bunch of like PvP people, and then like only like 2 million gold or something like that. So I don't know who was gonna buy that account. But
Remember that was so much money when we found out. It was like, oh, Jinx has.
yeah. And then like a month later, Jared gets like 12 million. Hello?
I heard you.
I heard you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody just got real quiet for a second. I was like, what the fuck? Thought maybe my internet cut out. Then
There you go.
everybody stopped moving too.
I'm looking at your spreadsheet.
Oh, are you? If you want to add anything, I think I made it so you can fuck around with it. I tried to pretty much just dumb it down and have
Hello?
Yeah, that's good.
what the class was.
So what? Okay,
Test
so
4 was with that switch too, by the way.
right.
That was the gear switch one.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Hi.
Yep.
What the fuck? I
Okay,
thought I
so
cut out or
Brendan.
something. I was trying. What?
It was Brendan that cut off then. Okay.
Kept
And
trying
then-
to say my fucking sentence and you guys talked over me like crazy. I'm
Yeah.
like, what
Okay.
the fuck? Okay. Alright. No.
It was Brendan.
Mark
Okay.
on.
That's why I thought I lagged out because Brendan like cut right out. Who the hell just joined?
Weird.
Who
Hello.
is that?
Hello.
Oh, it's Sophie.
What?
Join Discord. I don't see
Oh,
any.
no.
No, join
good to
Mayflower.
Oh, okay.
Who is
Sophie
that,
joined
by the way?
Mayflower? It's a guild leader for a guild me nation ran.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
So is Ren is in there, and
there's a lot of people.
yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
pretty sweet.
What guild is it, by the way?
Alfar Dominion.
I hope I spelled it right because I see there's actually no I in there. I see that. I hope I.
I just copied you. So it probably is safe to say if we have new Mage Blades or Templars, we're gonna want them to have
We
dual
all.
fire. I know, I can't type. Is that fair enough? Light. So if we have Sorks, dual lightning, and all the other magic classes dual fire, that would kind of. So we're gonna have. Someone. I want like. If we have people that are stepping in and stuff, like I want them that have like the right setups too. And I think
Yeah,
we're gonna have some new people after the new year and stuff. Make sure we keep this right. I think that's fair enough to say.
Yeah, that sounds fine. I don't know what
Yeah.
off-balance setups would be like if like we had all the sorts still run that, not have enough off-balance. Like I don't know what the off-balance would be like on Templars, because I haven't played a Templar since Homestead.
Oh, like a self buff?
Oh, like a self buff.
Just like at all, like how much can they possibly contribute if they're running?
Oh, let's see, I can tell you. I think when I do it by
See
myself,
if I have a parse save.
I'm like 70-ish
Don't.
with
Okay.
with a imperfect staff.
Yeah, that sounds about right for me too. Somewhere between like 70 and 75.
That's with
That's
a
with the
shock
imperfect.
infused.
Yeah.
Glyph. If I have a fire, it was like, if I remember, it was like 40 or 50, something like that. It was definitely a lot lower. And I think overall, I would rather do a fire, because I think Sorks fit better to run the shock lift, get the lightning damage and all that.
Yeah.
The shock damage. Cool.
Agent, do you know if Sophie has a magic melee?
I don't think so. I think she has a Sork and a Stam Night Blade.
Oh, Stan.
Yeah.
Is she interested?
Blade.
Does she want to do trials with us? I haven't talked to her.
I think Jared talked to her.
Oh, he did
Yeah.
say talk to her, and she wanted
Yeah,
to
I
help.
think Jared
help out,
said
so,
that she was interested in filling and potentially having a full-time spot if it opens up.
Wait,
Nice.
Yeah.
I think. Don't quote me
Yeah.
on that.
I think you're right. I remember he said that had been
Yeah.
whatever yesterday or today, whenever it was.
I think so, yeah.
I know she's pulled pretty good numbers on her Stam Night Blade and Mage Sork.
Jared said something that she had a Stam DK too. I could be wrong. Maybe it was that Stam Blade.
She just said she's got a stam and a magic, if I remember right. That's all he said.
Oh, right. Okay.
Wait, I'm scrolling up.
Not gonna be able to. Oh, there it is. She has both, but main Stam.